Hey, glad you're here. Let's talk about the Gamer Master for a moment, because the first time you sit down with it, something clicks inside you. You realize this isn't for someone who treats gaming like a side hobby. It's for someone who actually feels the difference between average and exceptional, someone who wants their setup to match the way they think and play. Before we go deeper, check the current price and stock while it's still up. This one tends to move fast. There comes a point when you know it's time to upgrade. Not because your old system suddenly died, but because you've quietly outgrown it. Maybe you've been fighting uneven frame pacing, long load times, or that constant hesitation every time a new title drops. And when you finally step into this level of power, you feel that sense of relief. You stop working around limitations. You stop lowering settings just to keep things manageable. You finally get to play the way you imagined. You notice it immediately. Firing up a fresh world in your favorite RPG. Jumping into competitive lobbies where response time actually matters. Editing clips without the stutter that used to break your flow. Even simple things, like launching multiple apps at once, suddenly feel effortless. It's not just the performance numbers, it's the way everything stays smooth even when you push it hard, the way the whole system feels like it's built to keep up with you instead of slowing you down. If you're checking this out seriously, don't wait too long. Prices shift, stock dips, and this is the kind of upgrade that's worth catching at the right moment. You might be wondering whether it's too much, or whether you should settle for something a little cheaper. But every time you compare downward, something pulls you back. Because deep down you know you're done with compromise. You want a machine that feels confident, stable, and ready for whatever you throw at it. And one thing that surprises most people is how quiet and controlled it stays, even during long sessions. You expect speed, but you don't expect that calm, focused feel it brings to the room. There's a different kind of pride that comes with owning gear built on this level. Not flashy, not overhyped, just solid, powerful, and sure of itself. You feel it every time the system boots, every time a game loads instantly, every time you realize you no longer have to think about performance at all. You get clean speed that keeps your momentum. You get responsiveness that sharpens your focus. You get room to grow without hitting walls. You get smoother multitasking that supports the way you work and play. You get a build that simply feels good to own. The only real downside is that you may want to pair it with a stronger monitor to fully enjoy what it can push, and the storage fills faster once you start loading big titles. But none of that outweighs what it gives you daily. So stop running circles comparing specs you already know won't satisfy you. At some point, you choose the machine you wanted from the beginning, the one that actually matches who you're becoming as a gamer. If this is the one that keeps pulling your attention back, check the link now and decide while it's still in stock. This is an upgrade you won't look back on.